So we're talking about, what were we talking about? No, Crooked.
Yes.
Dickies.
Yeah.
7 or 8 years. I can't even believe that. That's a fucking real thing.
Time just
doesn't seem like it doesn't.
Time
doesn't
flies.
even feel like Dickies have been around the skate industry that long.
No,
but yeah, I guess
hasn't.
10 years.
I mean, I
Crazy.
was wearing Dickies before I was even writing for
a
them.
lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that shit all the time. Well, I've been wearing Dickies since I was a fucking little ass kid. Like, I don't know why I did that voice, but that's where you mainly hear it from. Like, that's all my friends kind of talk.
Yeah.
Like, fool. Like,
Is there a certain pant that you skate in specifically, or is it just
nowadays?
Yeah.
Double knees, because I have to wear a knee pad from the injury that I had.
Oh my gosh.
Broken
So you wear a knee pad
patella.
underneath your pant?
Yeah, I have to wear it. Just to build confidence. It might not even save me. It's just to build confidence and just like get past it.
Protect it, yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to the Dickies and the Crooked thing. When you broke your knee, this was filming for the Vans video, right?
No, dude, we were just at Peck Park and we were just all hanging out.
Wait a minute.
Alicia was there.
The Vans video. Take It Back. What was it?
Yeah.
Take It Back.
Yeah, I'd already
That was already in the. That wasn't even in the.
No. Yeah, we were. I had already been filming for the video.
Yeah.
I had just finished filming for the Transvo video.
Duets.
Yeah,
Yep.
duets.
With Ronnie. I had a trick in duets.
Yeah, you were in there.
That's right. Credits in the credits.
Are you sure you really had a trick in there?
This isn't about me, Raj. This is about Ronnie. We're going to talk about Ronnie.
This is even about me.
This is about his kneecap.
Yeah, this is about that thing. So we were just skating. Alicia had met up with me at my house.
Wait a minute. Before Vans video, after Vans video, during Vans video?
This was during the Vans video.
During.
Yeah,
it.
this is like halfway point.
Gotcha.
And so we just went to the skate park and we were all just skating. It was so weird because all of my friends that didn't skate were there and all my friends that did skate were there. And Rye was filming.
Yeah.
And we were just having a good time. And then my dumbass just wanted to do a backsetter and thought he was hot shit. And I tried to tweak it all weird and stuff. I was just kidding, I was like fucking around.
Right.
And then
You've probably done a backside air on that thing 2,000 times.
Yeah, and it was just
Maybe more.
it was just a freak accident. But at the time, when I slammed, I'm like, fuck, I already knew what it was. I stood up, my knee went in, just jerked in.
Dude.
I had to put my fingers on my pants, rub my knee, and my kneecap wasn't there.
Oh.
And
So
I
it's fully just split in half?
Yeah, I lifted it up, and then my friend Alvin's like, no, and I'm just like, fuck this. I thought my career was over, for sure.
It's an injury like that. It's a first thing that comes to mind.
I was just like,
because it's devastating.
Yeah,
Did you ever have any surgery to that leg before?
Yeah, my meniscus. I had torn my
So you
meniscus.
probably weakened your kneecap.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so when that happened, Robbie was there, he ran down. He's like, "Nah, man, you're cool, chill, just relax." And I'm like, "Hey man, if I can never skate again, just know I gave that shit my fucking all."
Oh, wow.
Just know I came in swinging and I didn't leave like no bitch. Right. I gave my life to this. And he goes, "Nah, man," he goes, "you'll be back. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
This shit happens. You're young, you're good." And I was like,
In
all
the
right,
heat of the
man.
moment, you're thinking all kinds of shit.
I'm just trying to calm everybody down because they're freaking out.
Everybody around you's freaking out.
And I'm just like, I just accepted the fact that my kneecap is in fucking pieces.
Because even in the footage, you looked a little calm, and you were like, "No, call an ambulance, call an ambulance."
I was like, please, just call an ambulance. Shit's real. And after that, we went to the hospital. I asked the doctor, I was like, "You've seen an injury like this before?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Really?"
Not the best thing for a doctor to say.
I was like, "Fuck." And I was like, "Well, realistically, how long do you think?"
Find a doctor that has seen this.
Yeah,
seriously.
I was like, "How long do you think it would take for me to come back?" She goes, 6 months, 7 months, maybe. I was like, "Really?" She's just like, "Yeah," and I was like,
But this is just like the doctor at the ER.
yeah, so
it's
I'm
not.
I'm taking this with a grain of salt.
Yeah, sure.
Coming from the person that said she never seen this injury before, I was
Yeah.
like, she's probably a
You
fucking
need to see
liar.
a specialist at this point.
right.
Yeah.
She's got the white coat on and everything. It's,
Yeah.
you're.
And then
She had scrubs on.
my mom and then my wife at the time, she was there, and
Okay.
then my mom was like, "Yeah, maybe you should shoot my son up with some stuff that makes the pain go away, because he's like, I was in pain."
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No mother wants to see their kid in pain." She goes, "Could we get a fucking doctor in here, help him out?" And she's like, I was just on the phone with her, and I just seen her an hour before that, prior to that.
Oh wow.
And I was just telling her like how stoked I was filming for the Vans video and how like hyped I was like filming for the transfer video. Like, like, I'm putting all into it, And I just got done talking to my dad. My dad was incarcerated at the time. We'll get to that.
Okay.
But I was just letting him know, like, when someone's incarcerated, you want to let them know exactly how you're feeling because he's feeling alone in there.
Right. Right.
And so I'm letting him know. He's like, how are you doing? I'm like, man, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now.
Wow.
Like, in my heart, like I feel like I'm going the right path. I'm really trying to give it my all and like, no fear.
Right.
Like there ain't no fear in front of me. And he's like, that's good, mijo. Like I'm proud of you. Like
Amazing.
I'm stoked. And then I break my fucking kneecap. And then even then, like there was no fear. Like nothing was in my way. Like whether I could do it or not, at the time I was like, man, fuck it. Like whatever.
Right.
I tried my hardest and I talked to the doctors and finally got to see a knee doctor. And she was like, yeah, it'll take about 7 months for this to heal, maybe 8.
Amazing.
But she's like, I'm going to tell you what, it'll take you over a year to be 100%.
Oh, sure.
And I was like, okay, like, fuck it.
At least you know.
Yeah.
At least and even if you're getting back and pushing down the street, you're back on the board. You
exactly.
feel like you're on the road to recovery.
And even like
getting back.
The meniscus didn't take that long to recover from, right?
It took about like 6 weeks.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
it's quick.
Yeah.
They just trim it down a little bit, right? They trim off the things. Or
I
is
asked,
that the? What is that?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
I asked
okay.
Peter Hewitt, I'm like, what should I do? Because he goes, don't get it stitched. Because if you get it stitched and it rips again, it's going to hurt like hell.
Oh.
He goes, get it trimmed off.
Interesting.
So I got it trimmed off, and then I thought that was insane. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I just got on Vans. Like, this is insane. Like, how could this happen? But I honestly felt 100%. And then I fucking...
6 weeks? How long was that before you got hurt again?
I was rolling with the torn meniscus for 2 years. I had a knee brace on. Like, this shit hurt to run out. It hurt to walk. I couldn't...
For 2 years?
I couldn't straighten my leg. Like, I was just afraid...
You're skating on 2 years like that?
I was just afraid of being let go, being forgotten. Like, I'm like, dude, this is like... I invested my entire life into this. Like, I'm 100% into this. Like, life's... Like, no, this is forever,
yeah.
This isn't a hobby that I just picked up.
Yeah,
This isn't something that I was like, damn, that looks cool. Like, at the time, I did say that when I was young, but I was like, I fell in love with skateboarding, and I still am. So to go through this pain and stuff like that, it's all worth it in the end because I'll give my life and my body, sacrifice anything for skateboarding.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is.
It's life.
Everyone gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Trust me, but
some more than others.
And just like it's so funny. Like my friend was like, "Only the strong survive," and like said that to me. I was like,
"What is he on The Walking Dead?"
Yeah.
But only the strong survive.
I was just like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "There's some that there's some that never made it back, but yet they're still legends." Like I was like, "You can't say that."
But I could see why you felt like you were on top of the world. 'Cause first of all, the Vans video, your part in it was insane.
And that was just like
insane. And I'm sure, sorry to cut you off, but I want to compliment you a little bit more. I want to compliment Ronnie. No, but seriously, like the shit you were doing in that video was incredible. And so I could imagine in your head, like, this is going so good. I'm killing it.
I was
I don't know if you were thinking that, but maybe you were.
No, I was just, I had built relationships with, Jamie, Matt Beaton, Frank, Zach, everyone in the office, and I just, and more in my eyes, I just want to make them proud. Same thing with like Joe, like something you start, you want to finish it, and you want to finish it hard. You want to finish it good. You never want to put something out you're ashamed of. So in my eyes, it's just like, I want to. I want to make them proud of me,
Totally.
I don't want them to feel like, fuck, man, we made a mistake putting this guy on and bringing him on the program.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is my first Vans video ever filming for. And I was like, dude, I'm giving it my all. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is the start, and I'm going to finish it. And then when I got hurt, I was still thinking that. I was like, dude, this ain't over. I even told Rye, I didn't even walk for a month, but I told Rye, because he was my roommate at the time. I was like, Rye, I'm going to fucking come back swinging.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
See, this is the mentality that a lot of people need.
But I was depressed when it first happened though. Like,
of course, I can imagine you being depressed.
I was like, fuck, dude. Like, all my friends are going on trips. They're having a good ass time. They're partying and they're skateboarding. You know, they're sharing these moments.
No, wait, you quit everything, right? You quit drinking, smoking. You quit everything.
I quit smoking cigarettes probably 2 months prior to this.
Oh, prior.
And drinking.
Yeah.
So, and the doctor was like, "Do you drink or smoke?" I'm like, "I quit 2 months ago." She's like, "That's a start."
It's a start. Yeah.
She goes, "Let me tell you something. You're not gonna be doing it anytime soon." But my knee doctor was like, "Hey, if you smoke weed, eat that shit, or drink it." She goes, "You better not smoke it.
Why?
It's gonna fuck your lungs up, and then your blood's it's gonna be hard to pumping, and you need blood in order for your body to heal." Like,
I've heard that also. Yeah, it stops the healing process or slows it down considerably.
Yeah. No, for sure. And she was just like,
Gummies.
she goes, drinking doesn't do anything for you unless if you're trying to heal. She goes, when you're 100%, you can drink whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just as you're healing, just don't drink. She's like, all right. So I stopped everything. I even stopped eating like red meat, stopped eating bread, rice, like all this junk food. Just fuck, man. Like, my wife at the time, she was making me like shakes with like protein, like putting like kale and stuff in there. I was taking like supplements, like bone in, like I was taking
beef broth.
Yeah, glucosamine and stuff like that. Like it was to the point where I like was fucking lighting
bone broth.
Yeah, I was lighting sage around the house and listening to Native American healing music. Like this shit was getting intense.
You're smart, dude. Like a lot of kids at that age are just like, fuck, it's party. Like you stop drinking at the right time.
That's why that's why I said like some people need that mentality because that's what they do. It's like skaters. Oh, we get hurt. Oh, we're just smoking and drinking and it'll heal. Whatever. You know,
your whole life, you're just kind of as a skateboarder, you're just doing how you whatever. Yeah. But you kind of saw what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool.
You took control.
Control. It was mind over matter, but it's just like at the time, like I'm fucking lighting sage and listening to Native American.
I love that.
Healing
were your friends thinking you were going crazy?
They're like, what the fuck is this fool doing up there? Like,
it's wearing a robe.
No, it's good for my knee, bro.
Yeah, they're like, dude, this fool's eyes are rolling back of his head like upstairs. Like, we're not going up there. But I was like, they were just joking around.
Sure.
But I was just like, dude, fuck that. Like, I'm treating my body like it's a temple, you know? The only one that can heal myself is me.
Exactly.
My mind will fucking speed up this process. And so, like, even when up until physical therapy started, I was doing that.
Right.
And, you know, like, my wife at the time, she was helping me through the whole process.
It's amazing.
You know?
It's good that you had a support, you know?
Yeah, she was there. Like, I was super stoked. Like, you know, she'd have her grandma come and, like, you know, bring me food and stuff. Like, dude,
Sick.
I was at home, like, being all spiritual and shit, watching Riverdale and and watching fucking American Me and like 13 Reasons Why and all this shit. Like, I was just like on a totally different. I was a movie like freak. I was just like, Netflix is life right now.
Yeah, there's nothing else really going on.
Much.
I almost watched everything on Netflix. I fucking hated myself. Like, I was like,
you're like, well, I gone through the whole listing here.
Yeah, I was like, now I need to start buying DVDs.
What about pain medicine? Were you taking that?
Fuck no.
That's hard to do because that shit hurts when you get out of surgery.
When I got out of, okay, I'll tell you this. When I got out of surgery, they were like, you want us to put a catheter in your leg to numb your shit. They're like, it will help a little bit.
Catheter in your leg.
In my leg, like in my groin. No, they were giving me an like a takeout catheter. Like they were gonna they stuck a needle in my leg. Well, I denied it the first time.
In your leg,
yeah,
not
like
in your,
in my groin,
not in your,
not in my knee. To numb, they're like.
Well, a catheter usually goes up the pee hole.
Yeah, it goes up the penis.
Pen 15.
What did you say? A take-out catheter? What does that mean?
They'd give me like a little purse, and it'd have the catheter in there, and they'd have the numbing, whatever the fuck it was, to numb my entire leg. They go, it won't help. It will help, but it won't stop the pain 100%. And I'm like, okay, like, so I denied it the first time. I went home after surgery. Fuck, man.
It was painful.
I woke up in the middle of the night like surgery was happening right there.
Seriously?
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I was in tears. Yeah. Like, that shit fucking hurt. I like to see the biggest gangster go through the pain that I did and see if that fucking cholo don't cry.
It was that painful.
That shit's gnarly,
like,
dude.
I told, like, you know, like, I was telling my lady at the time, I was like, we got to go to the fucking ER. We got to go. And this was like 4 a.m. So we go there. I'm in the emergency room, like, I was like, there's nobody in the fucking lobby. Get me in the, like, fuck. Like,
you're going crazy.
I was going crazy. She was like, relax, please. Like, she was feeling bad because there's nothing she can do.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like looking, like, I was like staring at the lady in the fucking thing, like mad dog in the fuck. She was like,
this is after surgery?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the night, the first
So
night
you
of surgery.
you go home from the surgery and you go right back to the ER.
Right back to the fucking ER. She's like, what happened? I'm like, I just got surgery. Like, I'm in pain. Like, what, like, can you give me some, like, just some medicine right now to get me through the night?
Right.
And she's like, yeah, of course. Like, so they fucking shot me with morphine. I went back. I called the person that did the procedure on me or whatever. And I was like, hey, man, I need that catheter. He goes, I knew you'd be back.
Yeah, right.
He goes, I was like, this guy's going to be back unless he's like non-human because pain is going to happen. So I went there. He goes, why didn't you just do this the first time? I was like, maybe I just need to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
He goes, did you? I was like, yes. And he was like, okay. Well,
You told him I went to the ER.
yeah.
Fucking, wow.
And he was like, well, I'm glad you're back. And so he stuck the catheter in my leg. I was still feeling fucking pain, but it wasn't as like extreme, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like
You brought it down a couple notches.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, here's the nozzle. 8 is the biggest you can go. And I was like, where am I at now? He goes, you're at 2. I was like, I'm in pain. Okay, now you're at 4. I was like, cool. And he's like, it won't fuck your mind up. It won't ruin your body. It's just going to numb your knee. That's it. It's going to numb your leg.
Okay.
It'll get you through it.
It's kind of like an anesthesia.
Yeah, yeah.
A little
And
local.
Yeah, and he was like, do you want any like narcos or anything like that? I was like, fuck that. Nope, I'm good. I was like, I don't want no pills. I'm good.
When did you go back to see him to get the pills?
He actually he gave me a prescription after I left.
Yeah.
I got them, but I never took them.
Okay.
I mean, those will help in those situations.
But
It's always good to have in
It's
case.
fucking Joe. I had
Nodding his
so
head.
many people tell me, don't take that shit. John Olin called me like, hey man, please don't take the pills.
You have to know you have to know going into it what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I learned that the first time. I was like, my mom's giving them to me. She's like, oh, and she's a nurse.
Yeah.
And then after I was done with all of them, I was like, oh, I need more of those. Those are great.
Yeah, that's the
fuck.
thing.
And then,
Yeah.
but then you learn. You're like, okay, this isn't normal.
Yeah.
So, and then I learned, okay, once I'm done with them, I'm done. And
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Yeah.
So
and then like they already had told me like, just don't take them.
Right.
We're worried. I was like, I'm all good, man. Don't even trip. Like, I won't take them. I promise. I go, because people do get fucked up on these things.
It's addicting.
And let me tell you something. Sometimes they never come back, and they go on to other shit.
It's crazy.
Nah, that ain't me. Like I ain't addicted to shit like that.
Yeah.
I love skateboarding more than drugs. I don't give a fuck about drugs.
Right.
And so after all the process of going through the pain, like, weeks passed. They took the catheter out. I was chilling, like no catheter. Hadn't started walking yet. Another week passed. Not really that much pain. I'm sitting there, and I started watching Cardiel's Epically Later, and how he went through what he went through, and how he was like told the doctor like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk out of this hospital."
Yeah.
He did months later.
Yeah.
But he fucking did.
Did it, yeah.
And that day after I watched it, I took my first steps without doctor's permission. I was like, fuck this, I gotta walk. And I remember filming it, and I sent it to Jake Phelps, and I was like, I'm fucking walking, old man.
Yeah.
And he was like, take it easy. He's like, take it easy, slow down.
Yeah.
But he kept up with me. He called me the day after, or like a week after. He's like, hey, you broke your patella? I was like, yeah, my kneecap. He goes, that's what I said, dumbass.
That's amazing.
I was like, I know, Jake. I was like, yes, I did. He goes, all right, stay off the pills, fucking heal up.
Yeah.
Keep me posted. Like, late.
Rad.
Big love. I was like, all right, cool. I was stoked. Like,
Sure.
call me a fucking dumbass, but
Well, that's what's crazy. When you get hurt, you feel like you get so distant from your almost the skate community almost.
for
It's
sure.
scary almost.
But, like-
so it's rad to reach, or he's reaching out to you.
yeah. And then like he reached out. Joey Terchet reached out.
Right.
Mark reached out. They sent me a bunch of goodies, like like healing foods and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
was stoked. Like, I was like, damn, like the Gonzalez family was like caring for me in New York.
Sick.
Like
Wow.
send me some shit. And Joey was walking me through the process. And then the very first person that I called was Omar Salazar.
Rad.
Because I was there when he shattered his kneecap. But he shattered his into kibbles and bits.
Oh, wow.
Like I don't.
Damn.
He's skating and he's walking. Like that's a
miracle,
fucking
yeah.
fucking miracle.
Sure.
And I called him and I'm like, hey man, like what do I do? Where do I go from now?
Right.
And he's just like, you just got to heal and then pay attention in the physical therapy, take glucose to me, all this stuff. He put me on like the supplements.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So we got that going. And after I'd taken the first steps, I told my doctor I had walk already. And then she's like, okay, well, why don't you come in and maybe we'll take the stitches out and we'll try to get you going. Like, cause it seems like you want to walk already.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So we went in and took the wrap off. They cut the stitches out. They go, yeah, the scar is fine. Maybe you should walk with the cane if you can, and we'll put a knee brace on you. You can bend it to this much degrees.
Sure.
And then you're gonna start working it out little by little. She goes, you're at 15 degrees. I want to see you at 50 degrees before you come back and see me.
How long after the surgery is this?
This is about, I'd say, a month already.
That quick, a month you were trying to walk and they put you in the knee brace and all that stuff.
About maybe a month and a half.
What did they actually do in the surgery?
I was going to ask that. Yeah. What did they do?
They
Pins?
2 plates and 12 screws, and I heard this thing, bone tape. They put in across, like just to like dissolve into my bone. Oh. It's something new.
Bone.
I had a friend who did something similar where he had an ACL surgery, whatever, and then like after he was done, healed from that. He was like skating a flat bar, jumped off, landed like completely fine, and his knee just split in half, whatever. But they wired his shit together.
Oh shit! I think no wire. I don't think any wires for me. I think they just.
You said 12 screws?
12 screws. I still have them in there. I could to get them taken out now, but I don't feel.
Aren't you supposed to get them taken? Or maybe some you are and some you are.
It only if it hurts. If
exactly.
If you're in pain,
okay.
and then
Pokes
take
through
it
the
back.
Just screws in your ankle, right?
Yeah, I thought it was, dude. It's crazy you're saying about taking care of your eating well and everything.
Yeah.
I was eating like shit that we were talking about earlier, and my ankle was swelling up and crazy. I started taking care of myself. All that shit's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes sense.
It's all about what you eat.
It is.
If you treat your body like a temple, you're gonna feel like you're on top of the
Whatever
world.
you're putting into your body is what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, like.
So you don't
There's
need to get
tequila in here.
You don't need the pins out though. So you're
No, yeah, it's not poking through the skin and it ain't fucking with me.
And how long ago? This was last year. This was 2019.
There's 19.
Filming
That's quick.
for the Vans video. In the middle of it, no less.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go in, then you heal up and you go finish your part. Did they extend the video for you to heal? Did they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
I don't think they did.
Okay.
I think
It's the nature of the beast.
I think they might have extended it for all of us, you know.
Oh, sure.
Like
Okay.
I don't think it was for me. There wasn't really a set deadline.
No. Oh.
I know. I asked Matt B when I started skating. I was like, how many months do I have? He goes, you're like 5 months, 6 months.
That's quick.
He's just like, let's make it happen. We'll go wherever you want to go. We'll do whatever you want to do.
That's sick.
I was like, all right, I got some ideas. Let's fucking do this.
So probably 2.5, 3 months into it is when you did that, when you busted your kneecap.
Oh, no. Okay, so like we had the period to film the video was probably like 9 months.
Ah, okay.
And then like 10 months or some shit like that.
Sure.
And then like when I healed up from the injury, I had 6 months left. And so I was just like,
okay.
In my mind, I'm like, fuck, like.
That's quick.
I'm
And
not
plus
even-
you're just getting off
Yeah.
of a fucking gnarly injury.
Well, I lied to everybody. I told everyone I started skating at 6 months. I started skating at 4.
Oh wow.
Like I just didn't want anybody to know I was skating because I didn't want anybody to expect anything from
Where are
me.
you
Yeah.
skating though?
I
How
was
can you,
skating around town. Like I was
by
like,
yourself?
Yeah, like I was learning how to like ollie. Well, the first thing I did when I started skating,
I see what you're saying.
I went back to the park and did the backside air. And then after that, I didn't fucking skate the park after that.
But wait, no, I heard about this. You got on your board,
Yeah.
you skated to
The skate park.
the skate park, and you did a backside air on the same thing that you fucked your
Yep.
patella on.
the first thing you did?
That's the first thing you
the
did.
first thing I did on my board. I just wanted to go and
Fucking
fucking
insane.
fuck that trick. Like
I love that.
That is gnarly.
that was the first thing I had to do and get out of my head. And once I did that, like I didn't even
So
touch
you almost
my.
hit the reset button.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I do backside airs like almost every fucking day. Like, how does this happen? So when I got back on my board, I was like, oh, let's go do a fucking backside air today. Like, let's see if we're make or break.
Right,
Like,
right.
And I landed it
First try?
First try.
And you left.
And I fucking left. My friends were like, what the fuck? Where are you going? They're like, what? I was like, shh, don't fucking say anything. I wasn't here.
And this is 4 months after
This is
surgery,
4
pretty
months
much.
after surgery. And then like left my board at home. I had just started skating around town. I couldn't even ollie. That's what was fucking with me. I was like, I can't even ollie. I have
Break your scuba
no.
backside.
This is your back. This is your back leg or your
This is
front?
my back leg.
Your back leg.
Yeah.
Your ollie leg. Okay.
And so I can't ollie. I'm just riding around on my cruiser board doing slappies and stuff like that. Kind of running, and I'm riding my bike every night. And I'm trying to figure that shit out. And yeah, just I started skating at 4 till people I started skating at like 6 or 7, and they're just like, okay, cool.
Why not tell people you're skating
I didn't
at
want
4?
I didn't want any expectations or anybody to expect anything from me at that time. I was just like, this is my own personal.
Seeing a roll, yeah.
Yeah, this is my battle that I have to do.
It's a gnarly injury to overcome. You know,
Yeah.
busting a kneecap, it's not like twisting an ankle or whatever. It's serious.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
to get back on there and to go all do your backside air for first try. No,
It's not a common injury.
that's gnarly.
Yeah. I was just like morally pissed that it was that to take me out after everything that I had ever tried in my life. Like this fucking backside.
But you actually, Raj is right. You don't really hear too many people breaking their kneecaps.
No.
You said Omar Salazar did. You did. Didn't
Joey Terche.
Ave, didn't he break his kneecap?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't know.
Oh, Tyson Peterson.
he broke his kneecap.
He broke his kneecap. Same leg. I got the phone call. We were on a Vans trip. I got the phone call from Mappy like, hey, man, Tyson broke his kneecap. I was like, are you fucking serious? And he goes, yeah, dude, it's the same exact thing you did. He goes, can you call him? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, what the fuck? I love Tyson. Like,
Yeah.
Heard you broke your kneecap.
yeah, like his mother had contacted me. She's like, hey, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you heard Tyson broke his kneecap. What are the things that you did? And I was like, honestly, strong mindset. Like Tyson is the type of person, you know, like he's not like feminine, but he is into his feelings. You know, he does care.
Yeah.
You know, every skater has their own mindset. You know, like you get into your head, you start to get sad, and you're like, fuck, like, you know, he's sensitive.
Yeah.
And in a good way too. Like it's not even a bad like this fool's sensitive. I ain't taking his ass with me. Like we're gonna get down. Hey Tyson, go home. Like nah, like you know he's a good type of sensitive. He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
So his mom calls me. I give her the whole rundown. He calls me. He's like, hey man, I broke my kneecap. I go, I know. Like this is what you got to do. And then I'm like, FaceTime me whenever you want. Ask me whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I'll go. Like I was living up north at the time when this happened.
Okay.
And so like I was like, let me know whatever you need. I'm here. I'll fucking drive down there and I'll hang out with you. I'll do your stretches with you. Let me know when you get into physical therapy. And his, you know, when somebody else is hurt, their injury is like that. When it's your injury, it's like
Takes forever. Yeah.
fucking lifetime.
Takes years. You feel like it's years. Yeah.
And so like when he was already in physical therapy, I was like, damn, that was quick. But I'm like, no, like months passed.
That was right.
And so like he would FaceTime me like, hey, like, does your kneecap hurt right here? And I'm like, it does. Like, why? I'm like, because it's sore. You know, your muscles are weak. You have no more muscle. You got to work it back. You got to come back strong. And he's just like, all right, cool. Like, I ain't going to be skating rails anytime soon. I was like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, I can't say the same. You know, I got to do what I got to do. Like, you know, like, I don't mind skating rails, but it's not my shit.
Right. Yeah.
I'm hopping on an arm, you know, not a kinker. So... But fuck, you know, he came back strong too.
Yeah, man.
Filmed for the Baker 4.
So sick that you had
Baker 4. I'm like, Baker 4.
Baker 4.
Yeah.
But it's so sick that you had his back like that, bro.
No, yeah, always. Like, you know, I know what he went through. You know, it's a fucking...
Because like Kelly said before, sometimes you feel alone and distant from everybody, you know?
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's always cool if you could relate to someone in their own way, you know?
And Omar Salazar was that person I related to. And
It's
he was
amazing.
just like, you know, Omar.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you gotta do, bro.
Such a
That's what you gotta do. Like, he's fucking...
He's amazing.
energy.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Energy.
24/7.
Yeah. So it's
We
like,
got to get Omar on this show, bro. He'd be jumping up and down on this table.
his hair will be shining.
Yeah.
He's got gorgeous
He's
hair.
got
Oh,
great
yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Jealous of it. Now that I think about him, I'm jealous of his hair. Never been jealous of somebody's hair before.
He's got good hair, man.
Yeah.
He's got good style.
Great style.
So the kneecap, 4 months,
Yes.
start skating. Don't tell anybody. 6 months. Are you really skating now? Or when did you start to film for the Vans video again? When did you resume filming?
And were you wearing your knee brace while you were skating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
So you had a little bit of security there.
Yeah. I mean, I even wear it to this day. Just you know, like boost the confidence, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you feel like you need to start weaning yourself off that?
you know, some days I'm like, fuck, should I skate without it? Like, do I really need it? But
What does a knee brace actually do? It protects your kneecap, or is it? It's not like a knee brace that we see that from ACL surgeries.
no,
It's not like that.
I look like the Terminator under these pants. Like, I look like a volleyball player.
I was gonna say volleyball, like the volleyball pad.
Neoprene, like,
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's not a brace. It's a pad.
yeah. Like if my pants fell down, you're like, what are you doing? Like,
It's like a
why-
shin guard.
It's a knee gasket.
It's a shin guard for your
It's
knee.
just
It's a knee.
confidence.
Yeah.
Like I smacked my knee when I was in Mexico, and I was like, I didn't feel anything, but that's because I was wearing the pad. But it kind of freaked me out, and I was like, fuck.
But you're like, thank God I was wearing the pad.
Oh yeah, I was like, see, this is why I fucking wear this shit.
Yeah, so this is just a pad. It's not a
is-
brace.
No,
change
yeah.
change the vocabulary on that. I think
think
the brace sounds a little because when we hear brace,
Yeah,
we're
like,
thinking.
okay.
I was wearing a knee pad that that volleyball players wear.
Yeah.
And I don't play volleyball.
What about an actual knee pad?
Over the pants.
Well, that's up to you.
I thought about it, and I
Yeah?
was like, maybe
Just one knee pad.
Okay, the volleyball knee pad is good. It
it's,
works.
It works, and
Yeah.
it does somewhat protect my knee, and that's all I want. It's nothing but protection, and protection is good.
We all need protection.
Yeah.
But it all like keeps it together though, right? Like everything. Like,
No, it's just a pad. It's just a pad.
Yeah, it's just a pad.
oh, okay.
Just one knee though.
Just one knee.
Yeah. Is your other knee
You know
a little
what's
jealous?
You know what's crazy? I actually had a dream that I broke my other kneecap.
Oh,
And I can tell you exactly what I was wearing. I was wearing blue high tops. I was at Oceanside Skate Park, and I was doing an eggplant, and I fucking bail, and my legs are over onto the deck, and I hit, and then I flip over and I look, and I'm like, all I say is, motherfucker, I broke my other kneecap. And then I woke up.
How long?
So you never guys go skate Oceanside ever?
That's why I didn't go to Rowan's. I don't give a fuck what I was wearing. I'm like, maybe I should stay away from that park.
No, but if you don't wear the same clothes, well,
I remember what I was wearing.
that's
I was wearing
crazy that you
khaki
remember
pants.
that dream was so vivid.
And it's crazy because I had a dream that I broke this kneecap before it happened. It just,
What?
But it wasn't like, it was just a quick dream. Like it happened. I woke up and I like touched my knees. I was like, all right, I'm fine. But then it ended up happening.
I had a similar thing as a kid. Whatever, like I had this like reoccurring dream for a year, and then finally I broke my wrist snowboarding. Went to the the ER, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They put me under, and they're like, take a deep breath, like with the gas, and that's how my dream starts.
Oh shit.
And it would just basically everyone that was in my dream was in that room that night. It was fucking crazy.
Fucking mind.
I know.
It's powerful, man.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to know these things.
I don't even remember my dreams.
Like really?
Yeah.
Even
the reoccurring dreams you'll
even
remember.
wet dreams?
dude, deja vu is some crazy shit, dude.
No, that's what when I
Yeah.
broke my kneecap, I was like, this happened before. And I tried to explain it to my friend. My friend was like, what?
yeah, you're like,
he's just
that's
like,
the craziest shit. Try to explain
he's,
it.
he's just like,
No, if you can
He's like,
see
what the
it, it
fuck?
might just happen. Yeah.
It's
he's like,
crazy.
what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, but that could fuck. You know, when you're just saying like, "Oh, I dreamt it" and everything. I mean, yeah, that's gnarly. But having it happen once, and then you dreamt it again, that could freak me out.
And I wrote this shit down.
In your dream journal.
I mean, I write
Dear
it. You know,
diary.
it happened one time. You know, like you never know. Like
Crazy.
I had to write that shit down. I think about it too. I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
You're just trying to avoid it now.
yeah,
Which
I'm
is
just
the worst because it prevents you from actually
Do
doing
you
shit.
not wear that color high tops anymore?
no, nope. Blue high tops is a fucking no.
What about when you broke your kneecap? When you broke your kneecap, did you retire that board and whatever your shoes, whatever you were
Damn
wearing?
straight. They're like, what do
Yeah.
you want to do with your board? I was like, light that shit on fire.
Like, I don't want that thing.
I was like, don't give it to anybody. It's cursed.
Isn't that crazy?
And-
Even
yeah.
if I sprain my ankle,
Nope.
shoes gone,
Yep.
board, I'm like, I got to change
Bed sheet
everything.
gone.
I got to change everything.
I don't need it. I don't need the pants. I don't need the shoes.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is that you went back and did the same trick.
But it was
First
all new
thing.
shit.
That's crazy.
To be honest, there's no way I could escape that trick. That trick ain't going nowhere.
Right,
Like,
right,
That's
right.
just-
I
Set up
can't
there.
retire that shit. Like airing is a must in
Right,
tranny skating.
sure.
You know? So
Gotta
it's
get
just-
that. And it's a trick that took you out, man. So you got to go back and fucking
yeah,
show that.
I can't get down with it, so I might as well fucking do it.
You know?
Yeah, it is what it is.